Hey everyone. So it's cloudy, but it's close to 70 or 70. So it's nice and warm out at least. Don't have to use any heat or air. That's a good thing. So, I'm sure by now some of you have heard that Fukushima, had a 7.3 earthquake, and there was a blue flash of light that showed up, and there is reactors there. And I think they have a tsunami watch. But, yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on. But anyway, so I was just reading that if you are uninsured, you won't be able to get tested for COVID. And I'll put the screenshot of what I was reading up at the end of the video. Or treatment. So if you're sick and you have no insurance, you can't get treated for COVID because they can't submit anything for payments to the government anymore. And this is due to us sending billions over to help with Ukraine. So I guess if you're poor, not insured, seems to me like you're just gonna have to drop dead, right? No, they're not gonna provide mask, anything, nothing. So just heads up, guys, if you're not insured and you have no insurance, pretty much they're saying, well, hey, that's almost half the population over here nowadays just be dropping dead because people can't really afford insurance. You know, it's not like Medicare where they force you to buy their crappy insurance that supposed to have extra help with my medication. Nothing. Past 2 months I've had to pay full price. Went to the doctor, $100 co-payment. On the bright side, I did get a letter telling me that my co-payments were supposedly paid up, and that but I still had to pay like right at $20 the other day when I went to the doctor. But still, they paid not a dime on my medicine. Nothing. So, I need to call them because I don't know where their extra help thing comes in at that I filled out that I was approved for, because I've gotten nothing. And there's another video I want to do because there was a comment on my channel here a while back. I was going to pin it. About why I don't just get a job. So I will probably do another video on that. I don't know if these are young people. Oh boy, y'all. Hold on a minute. I gotta get rid of this notification bell. Okay, I'm back. So I don't know if these are young people that there's no way that they're retired. There's no way that they're disabled or retired, and already worked 45 years of their life, or they wouldn't be saying get a job. You know, now what I will say is that we've all made our mistakes, and Social Security really don't pay you crap, even though you pay all that money in. You're either dead or disabled before you receive it. So, I don't know, you know, some people, I guess they just have that nice cushiony life, you know, where they've got a rich husband that looks after them, takes care of them, you know, stuff like that. Or, you know, because if you're single and you're raising kids, trust me, I worked 2 jobs for I know, for 35 years anyway. So, that's why I'm probably disabled now, because I worked my fingers and my butt to the bone, for years. So when you tell someone to get a job, I really think that you ought to know, like, their circumstances prior to saying that. And, like I said, with Medicare, you don't have an option not to pay for it. It was $142, it's like $170 something, $180 something. You don't have an option. You're forced into paying for crappy insurance, regardless. with high copays. And when you're on a fixed income, it's kind of hard to afford that. I went to the gas station yesterday. Well, first let me start with my son-in-law put $10 in gas in my truck because on the way home. Well, when I got in it the next morning, it was just a tad over the E. I'm like, he put $10 in it? And I have the receipt. Well, the next day I take my granddaughter to school, and I put $20 in it, and it gives me a quarter of a tank of gas. Gas here is from $4.20-something all the way up to $4.40-something, and y'all, that was yesterday. And the price per oil drum of gas has went down. So why are the prices still rising? I mean, these are questions that the American people need to ask. And look, here's my thing. I don't have a problem with helping other countries or other people. I don't. But when you have vets, elderly, suffering, homeless, hungry, here in your own country, that would be like me feeding the neighborhood kids and telling my kids, sorry, I can't afford to feed you. You'll have to go hungry. I mean, is that pretty much not what our country is telling us these days? Because it's the same thing. Sorry, girls, but I fed the 10 neighborhood kids today, and there was nothing left. So I guess y'all just going to have to be hungry and deal with it, because it's for the good of society. You got to help other people. Doesn't matter if you got to starve to death or not. It's ridiculous, y'all. I'm sorry. I know that there's some diehard Democrats. And look, like I said, I'm more of an independent. I voted Democrat. I voted for Trump. I voted Republican. I vote for who I think can do the job good. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not diehard either way. Now, you can be diehard, but there's no defending this president. Come on now, guys. Let's get real here, okay? He's the most un-American president in history. And there's been some bad ones. There's been the Bushes. Both of them sucked. I mean, I'm just talking frankly, okay? Obama, his second term, it was like he was trying to destroy the country. And I think this damn idiot, Biden, picked up hell. But he's blatantly, outwardly just saying the hell with you American people. I mean, really? If I come from another country, I get more benefits. All right, well, that's my rant for right now. I'll talk at y'all later.